Hi, today we're going to read Rufus Loses His Cape. Rufus was very proud of his cape. He wore it everywhere. It made him feel important. His cape was also warm and soft. When he felt sad, he curled up in it and he snuggled in it. It always made him feel better. Rufus also liked to use his cape for make-believe. One day, Rufus was pretending to be a mighty leader. He announced his presence by playing his horn at the big rock. His cape billowed behind him. Rufus marched to the stream. He waved his cape like a flag to welcome the incoming ships. In the meadow, he ate a royal picnic. His cape made a perfect blanket for him. It seemed like the fun would never stop. It was a great day. Rufus yawned. All this fun was making him sleepy. He found a soft patch of grass under a tree. He turned around 3 times, then curled up. He reached to pull his cape closer around him. But it wasn't there. Rufus sat up and looked around. His cape was gone. Yes, his cape was gone. Rufus was frantic. His most favorite special something was lost. It could be anywhere. The more Rufus thought about it, the more worried he became. A big lump the size of a lemon grew in his throat. Tears started to boil behind his eyes. He walked in circles, trying to figure out what to do. Yes, what you do? Suddenly he looked up to see friends coming over. He looked so sad, and they could tell something was wrong. "What happened, Rufus?" asked Hal. "My cape is lost," Rufus sniffled. "Well, have you tried walking back to all the places you've been today? That might help you find it," Hal suggested. But Rufus didn't want Hal's help. He was too sad, and he was too mad. "What a silly idea," he snapped. "Very silly." "Ask Yuri to help you look," said Ava. "She can fly high and see everything." Yuri nodded. "Yes, I can." Rufus didn't want Ava's or Yuri's help either. He was so upset. "No, I can do it myself," he muttered. "Just find something else to do," suggested Joe. "Maybe you'll find it by accident." Rufus snorted and stomped off. I'll show them. Rufus snuffled in the breeze. He couldn't even catch a hint of the smell of the cape he loved so much. Would he ever be able to find it now? Rufus's ears dropped. He returned to the soft spot of grass under the tree. He shivered and he sniffled. Today was perfect, he thought. How did it all go so wrong? Rufus curled up into a miserable little ball and thought about his friends. They wanted to help him. He was so sorry for not letting them help him look. Rufus took a deep breath and then closed his eyes to pray. "Dear God, I feel so sad and frustrated. But thank you for friends who want to help me. Amen. So Rufus opened his eyes, and he actually felt a bit better. Then he went on to find his friends. "Did you find your cape yet?" Ava asked, hopefully. "No," said Rufus. "Will you help me look?" "I'm sorry I didn't listen before." Ava grinned. "We forgive you." Hal asked Rufus to tell them all the places he had been during that day. Rufus smiled and talked about the great adventures that he had that day and how it was such fun. "I was a brave leader bringing peace to all the land," Rufus explained. "I welcomed great ships, ate a royal feast. It was quite a day." "Then lead us on, O brave Rufus," said Hal. The friends laughed as Rufus blew his horn and led his friends on a search for his lost cape. So they raced across to the big rock where Rufus had played his horn. They hurried to the stream and looked into the reeds. They spread out across the meadow, searching through the flowers and the tall grasses. And Yuri flew up high into the sky to see what she could see. Rufus was still sad that his cape was lost, but he was happy that his friends cared enough to help him look. Suddenly, Yuri called out from the top of a tall tree, and Rufus looked up. There was his cape, fluttering in the wind. It must have blown away when he tried to take a nap. Rufus laughed and danced around in a circle. His cape was found, all thanks to his friends. And there our story ends.